I'm so sorry, Kevin. I failed as your mother, but I'm so tired. I'm so tired. At least this way. At least this way, the two of us can. That dream again. Ugh. How long is it going to take before it goes away? It had to happen on Rufina's big day, too. I was hoping I'd be able to stop worrying her when I got older, but at this rate. I'm sure she's pretty used to you worrying her already. Oh, it's you, Wise. Don't scare me like that. How long have you been in here? For a while. We're supposed to be cleaning the chapel today, but you weren't getting up, so I came to check on you. You seem to be having a nightmare though, so I thought I'd wake you. Oh. Oh, okay. Haha, sorry, Wise. I was being a pain for you again, wasn't I? No more than usual. You've been a loser since the day I met you. I don't expect that to change anytime soon. Ouch! Kick a guy while he's down, why don't you? Well, whatever. We don't want to be late for breakfast on Rufina's big day. So let's go and get this done. Alright. Rufina? Oh. Good morning, you two. I was expecting to see you here this early, or you're on cleaning duty today. Yes, but... Well, what are you doing up so early? You got a long journey ahead of you. You need plenty of sleep, or you're gonna be exhausted before you even get there. I mean, isn't Arteria ages away from here? Well, yes. But I won't be able to offer my prayers to Adios here again for quite some time. So I decided to get up early and pray for all the days I'm going to be missing too. Seriously, that's why. Heh, that's very you. Are you really going to be that busy though? I thought you might be able to come home from time to time at least. I wish I could say otherwise, but I probably will. I've only just become a squire, so there'll be plenty of work in store for me. I'll be lucky to find time to sleep, never mind come home. I might be able to squeeze some time into my schedule once I'm gotten the hang of the workload, but until then... Okay. And that's why you're gonna sleep now, while you still can. Come on, you're done enough praying for one day, so go back to bed until breakfast or something. You're so cold to me. Huh? What? How? I thought you wanted to make the most of the time you got left with me, but it's like you don't even want me here. Huh. Did I do a bad job at raising you? I never said I didn't want you here, and you might have done a lot for me, but raising me is a stretch. It's okay, he's just embarrassed. He's usually more than happy to talk to you. He's just terrible at showing it. Oh, get over yourself. Is that so now? I should have known. You're such a typical boy, Kevin. They all act indifferent to avoid letting their loved ones know how much they care. And don't forget, he's at the rebellious age too. How have I managed to survive being twisted around your fingers for so long? Is trying to toy with the hearts of innocent young boys a family thing or what? Oh, I heard say young. It's been about 5 years now, you know. Ah, speaking of which, I think I'm starting to get a craving for some chocolate. Maybe I should pick some up on the way to the station. Quincy Bell, of course, for obvious reasons. Oh, the new mint chocolate, my current favorite. Ooh. The first aftertaste mixes in with the chocolate flavor really well. I admit that does sound tempting, but I think I'm in the mood for the classic milk this time. That flavor will always be a fun little trip down memory lane for me. Because of how we met. Kevin, you're disgusting. Well, why? I think we all get that warm and fuzzy feeling when we look back on it. After all, the day you came to live with us, Kevin, was the start of many, many new and wonderful memories. I treasure every single one I made during these 5 years. They're all precious to me. Then why did you decide to become a squire and leave us? It just doesn't seem like the right job for you. If you wanted to be in the church, couldn't you have become a sister at the chapel in town or something? I'm sorry, Kevin. Apparently, I've got the aptitude for it, or so I've been told. I feel like the best thing I can do is make use of that and try to help people in the best way I can. Of course, there's always a chance I won't be cut out for it at all, and will have to come home anyway. There's no way a girl as naive as you is gonna be any good with the kind of crazy tough stuff you'll have to do. Your bill comes straight back home once you had enough. No. Really? Well, if it does come to that, I'll be expecting a nice warm welcome from the two of you. And with that, I believe this conversation has done a wonderful job with helping you procrastinate cleaning for long enough. Sit over in the hand. If we're going to do the job, we might as well do it perfectly and have the whole chapel sparkling. Everything into Kevin's background here. Golden Road, Silver Road. The original heroes chosen in the sky, the third. Too late. I wonder if the other one could be. Squee! Oh, what just happened? Julia? Did you not leave for a training exercise on board the Arsenal? I'm so relieved to see you safe, Your Highness. Ha! I see Siege is with you too. Squee! He is, but I'm not quite sure what's going on. What? Haha, long time no see. Hi, Chloe. Nod. I wasn't expecting to run into you here. What are y'all doing here? Oh. It's good to see you again, Chloe. And Siege too, of course. You two look well. Thank you. I'm not sure what to say. I feel like I should be waking up any moment now, but I'm not sure I even want to. Squee! I see. We found ourselves in quite a predicament, haven't we? I'm relieved to hear that the empty Grand Sword you found was in the real city at least, but still. Unfortunately, that doesn't necessarily rule out the real capital being in danger. We're doing something that has such a great power it can create a flawless replica of a vast city. There's no telling how far its influence could extend. Rise. Sorry, there's no need to worry yourself. We have nothing to gain from shying away from the truth. If anything, it's just helping me better understand the gravity of the situation we're in. I would like to help with the investigation if I can. I'm not sure I could do much more than what you're already doing, but I won't drag you down. Squee! But Your Highness, I'm sorry, Julia, but I'm afraid nothing you can say will change my mind. I may not fully understand the situation we're in, but I do know that if fighting the safety of our capital will have the whole nation. I'd be a disgrace as a crown princess if I were to just stand by and do nothing while the people I will one day rule over are frightened. Wow, you're amazing, Chloe. As you wish, Your Highness. Well, welcome to the team. Great, I'll do what I can. So, is our next destination that teleportation circle at the end of the seal area? Yeah, that's so let's travel to the next area. Or by the sound of it, the next plane. Yeah. That appears to be the technical name for the various areas that make up the realm we're in. It's a concept used in Symphony Church too. A world is made up of a number of planes, or realms, situated on top of one another. At the top is the sky where the goddess dwells, where that is the earth where we live, and at the bottom lies Gehenna, where sinners are judged. Those are the main three, but in between them there are countless other planes or realms too. So in other words, the further down we descend, the rest of the blessing of the goddess will be able to reach us. Hey, can you not say stuff like that? With all the creepy monsters swimming around, it's freaky enough around here as it is. You sound like a child who's afraid to walk around the house when the lights are off. Although, I suppose that does make sense, given that you truly are a child. I am so not a child! Anyway, if that fake grandchild was the second plane, the next one's the third, right? I mean, it sounds obvious, but I'm not sure it's all going in one clear direction, or if we might run into the fork at some point. I think straightforward is safe enough assumption to make for now. And while we might not know what the Royal Phantasma wants with us, we know that it's nothing good. So even if it's not like that, that doesn't change how ugly this could get. So let's get ready for just about anything. Who knows what's waiting for us up ahead? So for long-wise, if you think you might have figured something out, the rest of the class would love to hear about. No, it's definitely important. You're right, we should start getting ready to leave. It may be worth a while to investigate some of the doors we encountered first of all, too. Yeah, I don't know what's up with those many, but there saw a ton of them. At the very least, they don't seem to have been placed by any of our foes. I'm in favor of investigating them too. Alright, let's think this through. I had to I need Chloe.
Together now.
Let's bring you for a moment. Read. That's what. I have Joshua right there. That was for Gisette. Alright, so did I do the 100 battles yet? That's the big question. Alright, we did 100 battles. I said grant you a memory fragment in my blessing. Enclosed is a report on the damage dealt to the former Principality of North Ambria by the Salt Pale. Also contained within is research on the Pale itself. Holy City of Alteria. Congregation for the Sacraments. I hereby present this report to you, Your Holiness, and with the side of the goddess. This report contains classified information and may only be read by those with the clearance to do so. Certain sections of the utmost secrecy have also been blacked out. Progression of events after the Pale appearance. July 1st, 1178, 5:45 a.m. An urgent report came in from the Hyask Cathedral and the Principality, now a state of the North Ambria in the northern Somalia. It stated that a giant white pale so tall it appears to kiss the clouds had appeared on the outskirts of the city. Bishop Alexia, the one who sent the report, behaved as if extremely unsettled by what was happening. By urgent order of the community, 2 knights of the Graduator, the 8th Dominion, aka the War Lion, and the Squire, both of whom were working on another mission in a nearby nation, were dispatched to perform a formal investigation. They hurried to the scene via the 8th Markabar unit. Please note that the Markabars had only recently been put into use at this point. They arrived promptly, and at 6:22 a.m., this is what they saw. Enclosed is a photograph of the object now known as the Salt Pale. At this point, however, it was far larger than the term pale would suggest. It was more akin to a massive tower that soared hundreds of feet into the air. The 2 knights provided the following observation regarding the situation of their arrival. We were met with a mighty hailstorm blowing in our direction from Hyask, or so it appeared at first, till we eventually realized the storm contained not ice but salt. The object's surface is completely covered with salt, making it impossible to tell what it may actually look like underneath. The surrounding air has become powdered salt and it falls to the ground like snow falling on the tundra. The spread of the self-vaccination process was startlingly rapid and the affected area spread in the blink of the eye. By the time the glaciator arrived, the entire landscape of the capital had turned to salt, and the lives of many who lived there, like the aforementioned Bishop Alexia, had already been lost. Yet the spread did not stop there. A day after the salt pail first appeared, a vast confluence forest zone north of the capital crystallized and collapsed. Bridges also collapsed, rendering all of the main highways out of the city unusable. Please note that by this point, the ruler, Prince Balmud, had already fled the country to a nearby nation. 2 days passed since the pail's appearance. By this point, roughly half the entire principality had become a sea of salt. Countless refugees had fled to the southern side of the country because the River Gree stood between it and the affected area. Finally, 3 days after the pail appeared, the salinification process stopped at dawn. As a result, the Knights were able to advance in the capital of Hayask with the hope of investigating the salt pail. That afternoon, they finally reached it. But what they found was completely different from how the pail had looked before they first arrived in the North Amber area. In the center of the salinified area, they found an object that was a mere 2.5 arc in height. Its surface was no longer blanket in salt, rather it looked like if something had been carved out of it. It is now believed that the pail's mass decreased as the suffocation process progressed. In a smaller state, the pail had lost its power to turn sources of the country to salt, but its ability to solidify was still very much intact. Anything that touched it, even for a millisecond, was instantaneously turned to salt. It was of the utmost importance to handle it with care. In order to complete the mission without physical contact, the glaciator required the use of the sacred tool, the Glypher, which was delivered to them from the high seat in Alteria. Since then, it has been kept closely sealed away, deep within the high seat in Alteria. Still, while the recovery mission was ultimately deemed a success, the damage already caused was equally vast and significant. No damage to the surrounding 8 nations was reported, but it resulted in the destruction of 3 of the 5 administrative districts of the Principality, including its capital. Over a third of the total population, along with travelers from elsewhere, lost their lives. This is to say, nothing of the emotional damage caused. Due to a sudden outbreak, the hearts of North Amber's people were overwhelmed with fear and uncertainty. From a humanitarian and a religious perspective, a swift response from the Septine Church was all but necessary. The decision was made to dispatch personnel to the region right away, and upon arrival, they set about rebuilding the damaged churches and healing both the physical and mental wounds of the people. Those who were left orphaned in the crisis were taken into a gospel facility where they would be cared for until adulthood. The northern region of the country, which had been turned equally to salt, was placed under the church control. It has been a restricted area ever since. Supplementary notes. After some time, the country's former leader, Prince Balmont, attempted to rebuild the government, but given that he had fled the country during its hour in need, caring only for himself and not his people, all authority he once had was gone. The following year, the country people led an armed uprising, and the personality of North Amber was no more. Eventually, elections were held, and the country became a democracy, first bringing about the birth of the Ottoman state we know of now. This was also when the former Principality armed forces reformed as a valiant corps. Given the extreme poverty of the state, however, the majority of the state corps considered gathering foreign currency to be the utmost important. This is how the large-scale Jaeger Corps, known as Northern Jaegers, was first established. Okay. As far as the rest of the ceremony is concerned, this is where the tale of the salt pail ends, but a number of very important questions still remain unanswered. Perhaps the most obvious of these is where it came from. Despite the considerable size of the object, and that it appeared on the outskirts of the populated city, no information is available regarding the moment it first appeared. The most popular theory is that the appearance was due to something akin to spectral translocation, but no hard evidence exists to support this or any other theory. Of more importance, however, it is persistently in the teachings of the Septuagint Church. The pair is clearly different in nature to artifacts and appears to be more of a fundamental manifestation of the godless powers of creation. Committee report. With the limits of our knowledge at present, this is as far as we can get to the truth. There are some who are possessed that may be one of the Septuagints, but no evidence has been found in legend or scripture to support this belief. Nevertheless, these questions and many others need answering in the Congregation for the Sacraments continue to stay the salt pill to this day. The most accepted proposal comes from those who believe the pill should be seen as nothing more than a gift from ideals, and they continue to consider various means for her church to make good use of it. The most realistic of these plans is using it in the manufacture of the sacred tool used for execution. Part of the pail are cut away using high pressure water and then surrounded with a cylinder made from salt crystal, allowing them to be fired directly into the target without requiring the user to make direct contact. Should the bolt make successful contact with a human target, the whole body will turn to salt, killing them in milliseconds. There are no known means for reversing or stopping the process. This approach does not come without flaws. It seems unwise to be careless with an object we still do not understand the true nature of. For one thing, there are also humanitarian concerns with executing someone in this manner. Still, it does bear mentioning that should there ever be a case where a target needs to be eliminated without fail, this would be the most surefire way to carry out. It's a goal without saying that research on it is intended to continue into the future. That's Kevin's report. Appendix regarding the aforementioned sacred tool. Trial use begins with a sacred tool, top secret work only. Permission granted the use in the execution of. Result was extremely favorable, though damage was caused to the surrounding areas. The target was also successfully erased. The target was orphaned by the salt pill when it first appeared. A brief history as is follows. Joined the Septuagint Church, joined the Congregation for the Sacraments as an official, promoted the bishop, declared a heretic, and excommunicated from the church. That actually explains a lot. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now I got another door to do yet. This one's for Joshua. Alright, this one's for Joshua and Chloe. Now just on my party after this. I took a memory fragment in my blessing. And more reading. Okay. Breaking news. Wilbur News special issue. The final season falls. Wilbur is saved once more. Glory to the Embraces who saved us all from crisis. I am not reading all of this. What's taking so long, Dorothy? Get a move on, or I'm gonna leave you behind. Wait for me. No time for waiting, it will take much longer. The banquet's gonna start with ours. We're talking about a big celebration held by the Queen here. Being late isn't an option, but I'm so hungry. I kept walking out a step. I have a horrible feeling I know what's going on here. You skipped one so you could eat more of the banquet, didn't you? I didn't even eat breakfast. I haven't eaten a thing since yesterday. Going 3 hours without eating is making me feel all kinds of weight-headed. What the hell were you thinking? I can't move, killing me. Hell no. Come on, we're going. There's no way we can miss an occasion like this. There's gonna be others who knows how many famous people there. First, the Echidna is stepping in front of Her Majesty and the Crown Princess, and then... This actually isn't so bad. At one point, this very capital was placed in grave danger. But thanks to the effort of everyone here, and many of us all as well. This humble banquet is intended to be an occasion to celebrate that fact, as well as to honor all those who contributed to making it a reality. If you would, Cordia. Of course. All those invited to today's party contributed in one way or another to protecting the peace available but ending the peril we were faced with. Whether it was extending a helping hand to those in need, or working to fight off the threats that instill fear in the hearts of our people, as this country's future monarch. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you all very much. Holding this party is definitely compared to all that you have done, but we just made it. Phew. We're finally here. Food! Someone give me food! How are you doing? Eating can wait. We got pictures to take. The Crown Princess speech might be finishing soon. Okay. Well, I do hope you all will enjoy your time here all the same. I'm sure you're busy men and women, burdened by the great responsibilities and concerns, but today I would ask that you all cast those aside and order the rest, relax and enjoy yourselves. The food on offer here is some of the finest and available, so by all means, partake until you can no more, and may the goddess bless this nation. Chloe really is something else, huh? I'm not sure I could trust super nice, get up in front of a crowd like this, and make a big speech the way she just did. Yes, she is. She says she wasn't feeling confident about how she would do as a Crown Princess before, but from what I'm seeing, she's doing just fine. Seeing her is making me kind of jealous though. I wish I could pull off the fancy dresses the way she does. You got something to say, mister? Oh, it's nothing. You're just not all that girly most of the time, so it takes me by surprise when you suddenly are. What do you mean I'm not girly? Sure, lately, we've been so busy with helping get Wibble back in shape, so I haven't even had time to get back home. But that doesn't mean I don't want to wear a pretty dress or something once in a while, you know. I know. Still, it really is surprising just how much you have grown even in these past few weeks. I have? Well, it's been pretty much tough running up and down the country so much, but you kept up with ease, and your judgment as a bracer are getting more spot on with every decision you make. Fancy dress or not, I think you're a pretty wonderful person, Estelle. I don't know why, but it's real hearing you pile on the compliment so much. But what can I say? I'm glad that things seem to have finally calmed down a bit on the work front these past few days. The capital might not be entirely the way it was, but it's getting there. I think we can finally afford to take a breather. Yeah. Oh, look! Look at all that food! The steps in the castle supposedly made the entire spread too. There's no way I'm missing out on this. I didn't get to enjoy the food back during the birthday festivities, so now my time to peg out big time. I'm gonna eat until I barf. Stay right here, okay, George? I'm going to go scoop out the goods. She might have grown in some areas, but she's still got a long way to go in others. Hey, look, how you doing, Joshua? I'm still not here with you. She just went to get through a second ago, actually. Are you two here? Are you two here more for work than fun? Bingo. There aren't many occasions where this many famous faces are gathered in one place. There is no way we could pass up the chance to come and score some interview. Don't think you're getting out of here without answering some questions either. We'll get to you two later. So no going home until you've spoken to us all, right? Haha, alright. Great. Next up is the Crown Princess. Hop to it, Dorothy. I can't go on. I need something to eat. Let me have something to eat. Not until we're done. Questions to ask, photos to take. Why are you so mean? You here for the zombie stream? He even more fired up today than usual. I wonder how Estelle is doing. So much for scooping out the food. This is the third game. I suppose it's a good chance as any. I know a lot of people here on Person Level 2. Maybe to go around thinking why I have the chance. Yeah! You were able to make it, Richard. Thanks to the Beringa generosity, yes. I received an official pardon from Her Majesty for my actions. Pardon for following the Society's attack on Grant's away. That's good news, I'm happy for you. I wish I could say the same, but I don't feel as though I deserve to be pardoned at all. Now that the nation is at peace, I feel this is the time I should be facing up to my crimes, not having them swept under the rug. We'll get back to that one real quick. I can't say I don't understand, but still. Haha, please, Joshua. You needn't look so concerned. I have no intention of refusing Her Majesty's kindness or going against her will. I may feel a strong desire to settle things within myself. I have full intent of following through. That is all. I'll wait then. Okay. Good news. I beat one of the hardest games. And probably the fourth longest already. So, that's good news there. Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here. So, thank you very much for your support during the attack on Grenzel. It really did help us all. Best part, if I beat this one and one more game, I have to wait till March 14th before I can start another one. Because I'm waiting for games to come out this year for this marathon yet. Oh please, I don't did what I did because it was one of his Excellency's bail conditions. Make no mistake, I won't have help any of you worthless dregs otherwise. You won't think it would be so hard except for thank you. Phew, there's so a lot of guests today. By all means, help yourself to eat the food here. It all tastes so much better while it's still hot. Oh, Joshua, it's been a long time since I last saw you. It's good to see you again too, Professor. Although speaking of the last time I heard, there's a plan in motion to pull up the Wearable Ark from the wreck and investigate. You heard right, it will be carried out in a conjunction with the Royal Army. That's not to say it would be easy, of course, but it is way very deep. So we can't start hauling up beds to the city all willy-nilly. So we're intending to work on making a map of the Lake Barton using sonar first, which is going to take quite some time as it is. So, when are you coming? Hold on, I haven't even... Oh, Joshua! Hey man, making the rounds? Something like that, yeah. Anything interesting going on with you? Sort of. A Gate said he was going to come over for dinner and cease a while back, so just ask him when he's free. Oh, that's right, so he did. When we were getting off the arsenal, right? I didn't really mean it though. It was just one of those things you say in passing, but don't give much thought to. I ain't exactly swimming free time, you know. Being a basic work. I'll wait to go, sure. But I got no idea if I'll actually have the time to go. But I've been looking forward to you coming ever since. Okay, let me think. Maybe the end of the month. That should be okay. I think that Friday's free. Think. Really? Is that a promise? Yeah, I guess. Alright. Alright. Can pass. Please enjoy the banquet. Okay. I was on the south side. Oh, you needn't worry about us. The academy suffered no major damage as a result of what happened. It was certainly a shock to the students, but they're back to their usual cheery self now. I've heard the academy was actually occupied by armed assailants at one point. I was ever so worried when I first heard the news. It's a pleasure to see you all again, Joshua. You too, have you been well? I have, thank you. Although I wish I could say the same for the mayor. She collapsed from overworking herself the other day. As such, I made no choice but to force her to take some time off work. That bad? I'm afraid so. She was finally able to rest and recover enough to my satisfaction. Thankfully, so she's now returned to her duty. I assure you that she's in good hands. This is some party, isn't it? I don't think you'll find a banquet with a guest like this anywhere. I used to be a businessman, so I've been to my fair share of cases like this, but I've never been to any with this many famous people in attendance. Oh, Joshua, it's been some time since we last saw you. It has. It has. I didn't know you were here, Mayor Claus. The mayors of each river cities and towns were invited, I believe. I'm not sure why I was, but I didn't do all that much to contribute to anything, but decided to attend it nonetheless. That's not true at all. I hear the food supplies that were delivered to Bowles and Grenso were done so on your orders. That was particularly well received here, and we all know how dire things were at the time. You got as much right to be here being thanked for your efforts as anyone else. It was? Well, that's certainly a relief to hear. Thank you very much for letting me know, Joshua. Phew, it's finally over. It just goes to show that if we endure the goddess will eventually extend her hand of salvation to us all. That's what we're starting to know. Poor Mr. Murdoch. Greetings, Joshua. I'd like to take this chance to thank you again for all your team did to thwart Ouroboros schemes and return peace at Ouroboros. The debt of gratitude we owe is beyond measure. Please, you're exaggerating, sir. We may have been the ones who entered the River Ark, but we wouldn't have a chance of success if we were on our own. It was only because of you, Richard, Kurt, and the others fighting the ground that we were able to succeed. We could certainly say the same to you, although it is true that none of us could have brought about peace alone. Still, I've been waiting the chance to thank you personally for all you did. The faith we had in you, seeing your work through to the end, was just what we needed to fight. Isn't that feel available for you? If there's anything you like more, please feel free to let me know. Oh, it's you. I've heard you've been winning a hand with the restoration efforts in addition to all you did with the Weibo Ark. You have my thanks. You're quite welcome, sir. I wasn't expecting him to thank me. I wonder if something happened. Oh dear. I'm not ready for this. Okay. You two are comfortable. Oh, if it isn't Joshua, care to join us for a few drinks? Haha, don't be sad now. The night is only just the beginning, but I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes to a close. I'm good at things. Oh, come on. We're at this celebrating banquet here. Don't be such a spoiled sport. Oh, I know. Why don't we have a few drinks to celebrate? You become a senior bracer at the same time. It was ages ago, but we never did get to celebrate your promotion on Extels. Say sorry. About Lucy. I hate the name. Lucy Orwa. Haha. Sure, Joshua, what are you getting all worried about her for? You really need to be. Huh, sorry, that's right. Especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries, after all. But that happened over the past few weeks and months. But this is not the time to be thinking about them. This is time to be making merry and joining in a fine drink. From sunset to sunrise. Right. I don't think there's ever a time for not making merry as far as you're concerned. He's got a point there. Oh, and while I've got the chance to say this to you, no more going off on your own, you hear? You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you last disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her. I won't. I got no intention of doing anything like that again. I'm fine now. Well, if you say so. Haha. That docile expression of yours is so adorable, Joshua. Don't go showing off that face too much tonight, alright? Alright. That was as bad as I was anticipating. Ah, Joshua. I was supposed to see you here, Dad. I thought you said over the phone you wouldn't be able to attend because you were so swamped. Oh, swamped is an understatement. transporting goods needed to make the country back in order, making sure every area has all the utilities it needs. I'm drowning in work. It's going to take a while longer before we can say Weibo is back to normal too, I feel. Come to think of it, Estelle and I certainly didn't expect to find soldiers in Weibo's small villages, so it flew us all to see as much while we were helping out while we could. Doesn't come as a surprise if you were the one responsible for that. It should go a long way towards helping people feel at ease. It's time like these when we got to do all we can for one another, and the army is no different. With Ebola and Calvar's internal political situations and messages to us, the reorganization of the army has had to be solved for now too. Still, no matter how busy a man is, everyone needs a kickback in a while. So make sure you make the most of tonight, Joshua. I think you need to kick back more than I do, Dad. Estelle's been pretty worried about you too, you know. Haha, just don't need to worry about me. I'm hanging in there. In fact, I'll say I'm taking it easy, too easy. Okay. I think I took out everything up here. Yes. Alright. It's nice to be able to attend a banquet like this. It truly drives home the point that this nation is back at peace again. The trouble with going to Weibo Art and the subsequent restoration efforts have let so many know how capable World Queen Alicia is. Just handle all that happened immensely. If all of this had happened in the Republic, it would have been resolved and would know as smoothly. Let me tell you. How's it going, Joshua? Hello, Sen. Thanks again for all the help you've been giving with the restoration efforts. I don't know what we've done without you. Hahaha. Hey, think nothing of it. It's all part of being a Blazer, really. Can't say how much longer I'll be able to lend a helping hand, though. Gotta pack up and head back home at some point. The political situation isn't exactly stable over there, you see. Why, hello, Joshua. Tonight's party is hosted by Her Majesty and Her Grace, so I hope you enjoy yourself. Huh. Now that everything's back to normal, it feels like as what happened that day was some sort of dream. I'll certainly rather believe it was. Seeing the castle gates fall and those scary people charging through was a nightmare. I thought I was going to faint at the sight of it all. Oh! You're always welcome back to the castle anytime. I'll be more than happy to help you get dolled up for the occasion too. I'm never wearing a married outfit again, just so you know. If you would, Your Highness, a comment in celebration of the fact that the crisis is past now. Just nothing too formal, alright? I prefer something that brings out your bright and cheery nature. What? You'd like me to give a comment? Well, let's see. Looks like this being interviewed at the moment, as we will be for now. Good evening, Your Majesty. Thank you very much for inviting me today. Oh, not at all. I'm pleased to see you have come. I've been eagerly awaiting the day we could meet again. I hear you and Estelle have been traveling and helping with the restoration effort. That's correct. We both wanted to see how things were across the kingdom with our own eyes. I'm glad we did too, because now I can finally breathe with a sign of relief. People really are strong. That they are. I've been clean for over 4 years, and the strength of Weibo citizens continues to amaze me to this day. There are plenty who like to credit either my abilities as a ruler or over technology for this tiny nation's good fortune. But we would be nothing without its people. I wasn't the one who allowed us to overcome the recent crisis or the war 10 years ago, and it was over technology. No, I believe it was the will of the people to live. That's what I believe supports our country, both then and now. People will to live. Indeed. You were gracious enough to call this country your second home, Joshua. From now on, your will to live will be another great support for this nation. As this queen, that makes me happier than you can imagine. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your words mean a lot to me. Ah, if it isn't Joshua, I was just discussing the aftermath of the crisis here with Major Bounder. Fortunately, the Weibo Art collapse caused world direct damage by itself. That may not have been the case if there had been any ships in the wake at the time, but did in part of the orbital shutdown phenomenon none were. The tsunami afterward was quite small too. I would say we were rather fortunate. Estelle and I were able to see it as much when we traveled around the lakeshore. A few people who were watching the city collapse were caught up in it, and a small number of fishermen were splashed with water, but that's about it. Indeed, if anything, the much greater problem was the confusion that came about as a result of losing orbital power. Whipple is, after all, one of the most advanced nations on the continent when it comes to orbital technology. Originally, that is one of our greatest strengths, but in this case it worked against us. The crisis has now passed, but that doesn't mean our work is done. We still have plenty ahead of us to take care of. Ah, just a man. Pardon? Oh, is this the boy you were speaking of earlier? That's correct, this is Joshua. I was just telling the ambassador here about your various accomplishments, Joshua. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm the resident Embolian ambassador here in Weibo, Jova Quagga. It's nice to meet you. The tale of how you flew on top of that fine city, all while knowing it may be the last thing you did, but tears in my eyes, how you were able to participate in the operation that may have brought your death. Casting aside even your girlfriend's objections, I don't know. But I know this. Weibo needs more young men and women like you. Thank you for saying so, sir. Just what has the Duke been telling him? Good evening to you. Thank you so much for making the time to attend today's banquet. Oh, not all. How are you feeling now after having some time to recover, Phil? I'm feeling quite well. You're too kind. I do believe I may have overexerted myself. That's how things are once you reach a certain age. I find myself wondering whether I should have been able to do more if I were 3 years younger. But I suppose there's no point in doing so. I wonder what he looked like 3 years ago. No, sorry, Phil. I can't picture it. It's good to see you again, Alan. I heard you're here as a Bracer Guild representative today. Is that true? Indeed. All the other receptionists are busy, you see. I was the only one able to attend. That's too bad. Is it though? This would have been a fine time for us to exchange information. But oh well, the story's tomorrow, as they say. Greetings, Joshua. You've done some fine work these past couple of weeks. Your damage report on the regions of Weibo you've been providing have provided invaluable in allocating personnel. I really can't thank you enough. Oh, you needn't thank me. By the way, Kurt, I feel like I need to say something regarding my Bracer badge. As you probably already know, what power I have was given to me by the society. Before becoming a Bracer, I used to commit many unforgivable crimes too. No matter how much I think about it, I just can't see how someone like me is fit to call himself a Bracer. You know, Joshua, I've always been power. I always seen power as an imperfect concept, and that's why I believe people are able to use it. Am I wrong? No, I suppose not. Now, what the difference is there between us? We are both keenly aware of our flaws, and yet we both use what limited power we have to do what we believe to be right. I see no difference. Well, I can't really argue with that logic. I still can't pretend to be completely confident in myself though. Be that as it may, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You should simply continue driving to overcome it. And while this is but my personal opinion, I'll say you're a model Bracer. Wow! I didn't know just that was from the nobility. I always pictured Embolian nobles as being real stuffy and scary. But maybe there are a few cute ones mixed in there. Kevin? I wasn't expecting you to be still being Weibo. Oh, so, you were invited too, huh? Makes sense. So, having fun? You better be. Take it from me, if you don't make the most times like these, and eat your heart out, you're gonna regret it later. Thank you very much for all you did for me, Kevin. If you hadn't come to Weibo when you did, don't sweat it. Not like I did anything special. Glad to see all the side effects look about gone, too. You're working with space food these days, Joshua. So yeah, just forget about owning me or whatever. It's all in the past now. I'm not sure if I should ask this, but are you... Joshua? I'm not gonna be in Weibo for much longer, so this might be the last time we meet for a while. But I hope we'll get the chance to see each other again one day. Yeah, I hope so too. Hey, Joshua. I didn't expect to see you guys here. You invited then. Sure was. Invitation just showed up out of nowhere. You can imagine how surprised when we saw the thing. Nobody will turn down some high-class grub, though, so we hurry on over. Haha, that's very much like it. Not gonna deny it. That side thinks they're actually partying us, but now free to walk around in the open. We think we should start thinking about how to make good on his living for ourselves. That's not the first time you said that. So about wanting to serve a courier service, right? Well, maybe. But that's not the only thing we could try out. Where we sail on, it still involves flying the skies. That's how we live so far. I don't want to change now. After all the work we've been doing lately, it's good to be able to come to a swanky place like this and put our feet up. It feels pretty good too, Munch. I swear, it's like watching two children scramble. It's good that we're peaceful again and all, but I think these two are taking things a little too easy. Alright, here we go. Ha! I figured that'd be the case. Looks like I'm most fit to be at this party after all, because I've been to plenty of high society gatherings wearing poofy dresses. Hey, don't make it sound like I never worn a dress before, because I have, for your information. I just don't need to go around trying to convince everyone that I'm not a boy, unlike some people I can name. Just saying I look like a boy again and see what happens. Look, you two, I appreciate that you have your differences, but we're kind in a really public, really high-class place here, so could you take this fight somewhere else? Set up, Joshua! Wow, sorry. Wait, who'd I miss? Alright. Okay, I think that's about everyone now. There were a few people I didn't get to talk to, though, so hopefully I can make another round of the party ways once they're free. Oh, here we go. Come on, Dorothy. We're talking to the military guys next. Get a move on, woman. We haven't got all day. No, I don't feel too good. My stomach feels like a giant bottle of water. That's what happens when you drink way too much in a short period of time, you idiot. But never mind that. We've got work to do. Oh, okay. Joshua? Hey, Corey, finally got a bit of a break. It must be exhausting having to do one interview after another. Well, I suppose it is weird. Not too bad though. I had to do a lot more of them ever since becoming Crown Princess, so I'm getting used to them. I can't believe it. It feels like I've been seeing your face in all kinds of papers and magazines lately. I think anyone will learn to adjust after a while. Well, you know, it probably won't be too long before it starts to die down, so just hang in there. All you can really do is grin and bear it until then, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I intend to do. I swore to myself that I would do all I could to help and protect this country's people. Except in a few interviews here and there, it's the easy part. Well, if you say so. Haha, you really are strong. I'm not so sure about that. I still feel as if I'm down to myself a lot of the time. Like I just have to keep going out of my comfort zone, feeling reckless with every push. Maybe so. Still doesn't change the fact you're strong, not to me anyway. I remember the strength you showed trying to protect the crown when we first met too. Thank you. I nearly forgot about that. Maybe now would be the best time after all. Something on your mind, Chloe? Careful of your time, Joshua. I got something I want to say to you. Oh, sure, okay. This way, then. Is it me, or does he seem kind of bothered by something? Well, it's still it now anyway. Jump up. I got stomachs to spare. Oh, just pick up her pace. This get interesting. Whose side are you on anyway? I guess I can leave her as she is for now. She seemed pretty occupied. I should go and see what Corey wants then. Have I done something to make her angry though? I don't feel like I have. So Corey, what was it that you wanted to tell me? What? If I've done something to offend you, I'm sorry, right? I love you, Joshua. What? Well... I'm sorry. I'm happy you feel that way, but... Don't worry, I know exactly how you were going to respond before I said anything. I just felt like I had to get that out before I could really start moving on. The sky's so beautiful today, isn't it? How long have you, well, felt that way? Say, Joshua, if you had met me before Estelle, do you think you would have, well... No, I'm pretty sure that never would have happened. Sorry. I told you, don't worry. I can't deny there's a part of me that wants to keep you all to myself. But even if that were possible, I don't think it would be what I truly wanted. Because when it comes down to it, I really love both you and Estelle. That's probably why I wanted to see that troubled face of yours one last time. It was worth the effort to bring it out, too. That was probably the best expression I've seen to date. I hate when people do that to me. You can be kind of a boy sometimes, you know that? Maybe. This feels like the most fun I had in some time. So, what's on your mind, Joshua? What? I can easily tell you worry about something. My instincts are quite sharp, so I like to believe. Besides, I was watching you the whole time I was handling that interview earlier. Oh. How exactly am I supposed to take that? Still, you're hiding something, aren't you? Are you planning on doing something all on your own again? Your instincts are sharp, alright. It still surprises me from time to time, too. But you're definitely up there. Well, that's just how it goes on. So come on, tell me what's troubling you. It's nothing that major, really. I intend to leave Rainbow by the end of the month. But why? The country is finally at peace now. That's exactly why I think this is the right time. Ouroboros seems to have completely withdrawn from the country, and the restoration efforts are coming along smoothly. So maybe it's about time for me to leave on a journey of my own. It's taken me a long time to get this far, but I've finally been able to start thinking of myself as a person, and not some kind of broken doll. I was finally able to achieve the very thing everyone wanted for me. That's been both a good thing and a bad thing. Good in that I finally feel human, bad in that my heart's been aching in a way it never did before. Broken dolls can easily look away from the troubled things they've done, but I can't do that anymore. Oh, that's why I need to go on this journey around the continent, so I can work towards atoning for all that I've done, so I can start embracing the person I am now, in the truest sense of the word. I see, but if you do that, that means you won't be able to see Estelle for a while. Yeah, I know. It might not even be for a while, it could be a long time. I'm still not sure how to break that to her either. That's the part that's on my mind right now. You still got a lot going up to do, young man. If you ask me, you should just tell her in the way that comes most naturally to you. You don't have to write some big speech in your head in advance. Speak to her from your heart. You believe in her, don't you? No matter how you phrase it, she'll understand. All you have to do is get those words out there. You owe that much to her if you love her. You know that, right? Yeah, I do. I really am hopeless, aren't I? You shouldn't have to tell me something that obvious. You wouldn't be you if I didn't have to tell you. Plus, that kind of thing's part of why I love you too. Please stop teasing me. Just remember, it'll be okay. If anyone knows you, it's Estelle. Although, if you ask me, she'll... Joshua! Where are you? Oh, there you are. Look at this. They're Giusette's goggles. I took them from her as spoils of war. I'm glad you were having fun, Estelle. Make sure you give those back to Gisette later, okay? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Tune in to the next week's issue to find out. Wait, hold on. Chloe? I suppose it's about time we return to the banquet now. You can have Joshua back now, Estelle. Sore? Hey, Chloe. So, I'm not sure how to best put this either, but... Thanks. I'm glad I was able to talk to you like this. Really, I am. Oh. Yes, I saw. I'm going to hold off at the moment, though. Too many RPGs at one time for me. You're very welcome. Well then, I wish you both a very pleasant night. The heck? So Joshua, what did you two, talk about? Oh, never mind. She just gave me a bit of much needed motivation. Oh really? That's so clear things up. It's been 5 years and Estelle has believed in me more than every single one, and I believe in her too. No it doesn't. What motivation? Estelle, I guess I really need to tell you. I'm all ears, what's up? Well, you see. Oh. Wow, fireworks are so pretty. There's so many of them too. These are really well done fireworks. Just stop the reading! You see Estelle. And yes, that's worth it for the money alone. I know I actually have some decent amount of cash. Nice. And the reason why the player time is off is every time I hit the boost, the player time increases. So it's 12:15. Let's go 2. Or it doesn't battle cutscene, something like that. Oh, Dominus had before. Hey father, I have new stray guys inside. Will you kind of come in and try them on?
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Alright. Back to the base area, right? Done. Can't do that yet. Done. 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 Can't do. And can't do. Okay. To the garden. All the side stuff is done. For now. Let's buy. Who do I want playing that? I kind of want to keep Julia.
Understood.
I kinda like this combo. Take off all your quartz. Oh, can I get a cast? Yes. Get 2 of those. Okay, I need those on multiple people. Like Kevin. Give me new spells. And Joshua. And I'll give you the HP free. I'll give you. Yeah, give this to you. Give you haze. Can I get like a move 2 now? Right. Give you a move 2. Give you the EP cut 2. Give you an EP cut 2. And give you a move 2 as well. Right. We can now see the next area. But this should take us to the third plane. Funny how this warp ended up being in the exact spot the device to see the Oroi was in the real world. Device. Are you referring to the first barrier mentioned in that report? Yeah, the one designed to temporarily freeze it in another dimensional space. Although, unfortunately for the guys who pulled it off, it looks like even that was enough to stop the Gospels being able to influence it. I see. We still don't know what happened to Oroi either. There seem to be many who think that the rebel art collapsing means that the Oroi itself is no more too, which is possible I suppose. All we really know is that judged by how Satan Wiseman was, something unexpected happened beyond that nothing. I imagine the only way to ascertain the truth of what happened would be to capture Wiseman and get an answer from him. Although, I can't even imagine where he is or what he must be doing now. What? But the report said quite clearly. No one in the church is sure about what happened to me either. It's still being looked into. Still, I think it's fairly safe to say that Wiseman isn't involved in what's happening here right now. If he were, I'm sure he'll probably openly revealing every second of it. You know that what kind of guy that is, that's true. He doesn't have anything to gain by wearing a mask like that, I suppose. We got way too many unanswered questions at this point. All we need to do is keep looking for answers. The worse we know, the more we have to be on guard though. So, we'll best be careful. Wait, I suppose so. Yeah, you can say he's a bit salty at the moment. What are we now? Something familiar to the J corridor, but it looks a bit. Kevin, over there. A golden and silver gate. Well, this is foreboding. Again. Oh! The ghost we saw in Gransil. Visitors from afar. Bearers of the Grail Emblem. Can you hear me? Yeah, we can. Before you stand the entrances to the twin corridors. Proceed through them both and sink, or never shall you reach the dark depths or beyond. I entrust their operation to the monument before you. Step forth into the corridors, the power of the Grail with you, and move onward. But beware, once you have stepped through the doors, the trial must be completed. Okay. Oh. Well then, that's one question answered. That voice we've been hearing all this time was hers. Although, now the next question is, who is she anyway? Whoever she is, she gave us some valuable advice on how to proceed. Step forth into the corridors, the power of the Grail with you, and move onward. And I said we take you up on that advice. Moving sync means we're gonna have to split up though. Or more like Wise and I have to take each take a door at the same time where you guys tag along with whoever. This is how I look at it too. If we don't do it the way she said, I doubt we'll be able to advance. The sword ain't making it easy on us, huh? That means we're going to need to split us up too so that you guys don't go in alone. It's still not the most ideal situation when there are only 4 of us and things are so dangerous, but it's what we have to do. Why not ask the rest back in the garden to help us? That way we can form 2 groups of 4, and that should hopefully be plenty for any challenges up ahead. But that voice said that Kevin and I need to be the ones who step through the gate. Sure, but there's also specified that you and me need to go through different ones. She didn't say anything about these guys have to do. Plus, there's no time what's waiting for us on the other side. We could use their help. Alright then, thank you. No problem. So what should we do? Should we call everyone here right away? Even if we did, I wouldn't blame them if they want some time to prep before heading out. Especially since I got a hunch that once we go in those gates, there's no going back out. So instead of calling them here, let's go back to them. Then we'll all come here once we feel up to the challenge. The third plane. The dungeon in this plane requires you to form 2 parties with Kevin and Wise as their leaders in order to advance. Each of the characters you have at this point will be placed into one of these parties. Furthermore, after you begin the dungeon, you won't be able to return to the garden until it's complete. To begin exploring, inspect the monument at the start of the third plane and choose Explore Third Plane. Oh, it's gonna get expensive! Alright. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's... I didn't know like where to start. Alright, bring Chloe and Mila. And then alright, I need to check the shops now. Alright, I knew both Kevin. That's a yes. New sword for you. That's a yes. A new sword for you. That's a yes. New sword for you. That's a yes. Alright, how about armor? Oh, it's gonna get very expensive. Alright. We have 2 of these. Alright. Let's equip everyone what we have. Alright, so I need down the Titan. Give you a survival. Okay. Alright, now I need to do the ornament. Alright, so I need to set up a healer. Heal here. Give you a cash 1 to start. Let's give you a good defense. Make it so you have this, and I need to do better than that. Water. Yeah, a mine free and freeze. Yeah, let's give you the cash. Let's create your EP like that. Alright, so now you can heal, revive. Beautiful. You don't have a mine. Let's get 1 more mine free. Alright. Okay, give you a mine free. Give you attack 2. Now let's go check you out too. Let's up your defense. Good. Good. Alright, you can only have a wall to heal. Make it HP 2. Let's raise your attack. Give me some evade. Give me the shield. Do the action. Make it so you can move. And see enemies from a distance. Joshua is set up. Alright, space. Earth. I'll give you a petrify, give you this mine, give you this HP, give you the attack, and give you the detection. Alright, everyone should have some ornaments equipped of some sort. I want to have the best equipment I can get them at the moment. Alright, so I know you... Alright. So I need to bring you.
Understood.
And...
You ready?
We'll check you. Alright. Stop, sell. Alright, sell all the old stuff we can. Alright, buy. Weapons. Get that. Get that. Alright. Equip you. And you. Alright, sell all the guns and all the swords. And this. You have what the best you can have. You have that. You have a survival. Alright. Everyone has at least a survival or better. Alright, so those can go. Alright, I need to check my boots situation now. Alright, give you these. Just a 10. You have trekking, you have trekking, you have trekking, you have trekking. Alright, so I can sell all those boots. Alright. Let's just party again. I need to bring Tita and Julia and double check. Okay, now we go and check weapons again. Good. 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 So I need to get 600. I'll feel the money situation in a moment. So this. Alright, what can I equip onto you at the moment? Alright, so we'll see how it's gonna be sold. And I'm buying her a weapon, I can just unequip this. Buy a weapon. Just sort. Okay. Alright. Everyone is fully equipped weapon-wise. Can I do better armor-wise? I can. Alright. I can buy a thing of boots. Okay. I'm gonna hope this is good enough. Oh, one place. We're playing split. Before I do anything, just in case I make any decisions I regret. Alright. Still exploring. Okay. Kevin's team. Alright, Chloe's going to her team, Kevin does the healing.
You ready?
Give me Joshua.
Take it.
Give me Julia. No. Then give me Julia. Give you Muir. Give me Trisette and give you Tia. Oh, it's reacting to us. But now all that's left is to head through the door and see what awaits us. You ready to go, Wise? I am. Kevin? What's up? Haha, oh I get. Gotta feel alone without me to come up against. Not a chance. It's nothing. Let's just get this over with. Yes, ma'am. Oh wait, time to make your way through this plane. See you guys on the outside. Tell them take care. There's every chance we may find ourselves face to face with another Devil too. So stand guard and proceed cautiously. Wait! I think they did a pretty good job balancing it. Alright, he gets gold. He gets silver. Let's do Wise. Oh, this place is massive. We got company. What? Okay. I bet it's got extremely unlucky before.
There is nothing my sword cannot cut.
What were those things? They look like reapers you find in a fairy tale. I felt the same way. The devils will encounter some be able to exist, but in a different sense, never said those things. This definitely isn't going to be easy. This seems like the wrong way. Give me blood.
Goddess, have mercy.
Really? That's just being unlucky.
Nicely done. Goddess, my thanks to thee. O pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Okay. That's what I came in. '34 and 36. That was quite unfortunate for the son. A single glance at her curious, simple smile, and he knew he would cave to whatever she said. Doubly, unfortunate, since he also knew she would also side with. Ow!
We did it!
You took all I have to give. Happy now? The empty chest was brought to you by... Oh, you. Wait to hear. Despite first impressions, it was as much a shop as any other along the same street. A shop was still a shop even after it was no longer full to bursting with wealthy customers or any customers really. I need to do that for payment at least. What happens if I give it to you? You get 2 all. Give that to you. Give this to you. Enforcement number 20, the empty chest.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Okay. Or so he believed. There was a pause and noise after the question was raised, and seconds later, they both heard the flat-footed bumping of their daughter's steps coming towards them. Did you call me, Mom?
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
From the dawning of pure white radiance and proof of her scholarship, on then saw the door open. Ow. There you. If you're looking for gold, you found not 1 gram. Do you know arteria supposedly comes from the English word artery? There's more. A lot more. Okay.
That was the sword of Vander.
You again, at least Fantasy B is a gentleman.
I gotta give it my all! Okay! We did it!
That was the sword of Vander.
But that would never have happened. Hideko would never have denied Saito back then. She didn't have much money in those days, yet she paid cash for the machine. What? This seems familiar somehow. Is something wrong? Not at all. I thought I may have seen this weapon before, but it might have been my imagination. It certainly seems like a capable one though, so I think I should use it all the same. Oh, check a good weapon. Ow. It is yet to be spoken of in legend, for his mother was a modest carpenter who carved it with no other purpose than the whole confession it was never meant for a grand display, but for a quiet, reserved love. An empty coffer, devoid of any treasure, goes seeking out of her. Ow.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Alright, she's back to level.
That was the sword of Vander.
I got all of them. can restore HP. So it's nice. Oh. Could that be the exit perhaps? It certainly seems to be. I wonder if Kevin and his group are on the outside already. I think we're gonna have to fight our way through it though. What? Kevin? Kevin! Alright.
Upon the golden wings of battle,
My soul and sword are
I've got to give it my all! Okay!
Oh, I'm so dead.
how unexpected.
Alright. Ow! Alright.
Upon the golden wings of battle,
My soul and sword are
Hit the one once.
I've got to give it my all! Okay! So sorry.
You just took up my hero, didn't you?
Upon the golden wings of Saturn.
Huh.
My soul is soaring on the skies. Witness!
I thought they both.
Golden wings of Saturn. Upon the golden wings of Saturn.
This will take away the critical from Helm itself. Okay. Defense 4, nice. Oh. That seems to be the end of our trial at least. Although I certainly wasn't expecting that to be a fiend perfectly disguised as Kevin. 2 hours and oh. Right! Are you alright? I'm fine. I was just so relieved to find out that it wasn't really Kevin. And now that fight is over, it seems clear to me that Barrow was a trap set by our foe. There's bizarre cannon fiends of further evidence. Let's hurry through that door. I'm quite concerned about the other group. So am I. Just how worried about Kevin will see. Let's go. Goodbye. Here we go again. Well, what the?
Told you I could handle this.
Phew, they took care of them. Just what were they? They weren't ordinary monsters anyway. They remind me of the pink-loving gremlins that appear in folklore. Perhaps that's what they actually were. It's possible. First skeletons, then Omine, then ghosts, and now gremlins. This place story is all about folklore. And that's the perfect kind at that. It seems like the way to go. I need to take care of you first. Sweet doll, I'm not too concerned with.
Justice must always prevail.
Alright, let's check the map. I need to go this way first.
This is bad. Take that!
Not bad.
Alright. Give you the attack 3. I don't want defense on me. No, I don't. Could. I give you the defense 4. So you have it. You have to always help. Makes sense. Give you attack 2. And up you a tiny bit. Yeah, let's go with that for now. So let's do a heal on you. Double heal. Heal you. That's good enough. Alright. Nice and easy. The chest appreciates your concern, but it's doing okay. Was it really worth it? Probably not. Was it still gonna do it? Yeah.
Justice must always prevail.
Okay. Good.
No. That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright. Take care of you.
Justice must always prevail.
Alright, good. No, we aren't. That place is mine, and I can do whatever I want with it. And what I want to do is wash my hands of the good thing, of the thing for good. He saw now how he turned around, then cracked with his knife. I need to equip you.
Justice must always prevail.
Right. Gotta go level up back there. Handling the fight bad so each time. Ow! I didn't see that second one! Charge up. Tail.
That's that. Let's move out.
Alright. Thank you for the kill. Alright, good poison.
Not bad.
Alright. This is the wrong way. This is by reach the door. Take care of you. Good. One thing killed.
Justice must always prevail.
Alright. Brings me the man who talks with his fists. Only then saw the door open. Send again?
Not bad.
You just follow up. Alright, perfect. Okay, way to go, chest. Look into the void inside the empty chest. You start questioning the nature of life itself. Found a mirror? Congratulations, it's a girl. Could you spare a teal bomb or two for these rusty hinges? That would be the perfect party to get the right equipment. You open the lid, a piercing scream fills the air. You quickly shut the lid and walk away. That would be kind of creepy. Let's give you the plus. And I give you the tiger heart. Or the skull pendant, that sounds good on you. Let's look at this. You open the way. Yeah, I said it already. Let's heal up just in case. Hey, sick and tired of a miss.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
Almost.
Justice must always prevail.
Red Creek 10,000 years will give you such a quick in the neck. Okay, man.
Not bad.
Now let's go pendant. It's a silent palm, but there's a way, like the promise of more treasure. What? What's this doing here? Something wrong? Oh no, I was just impressed at how nice this bolt gun is. I'm gonna get some good use out of this bit, baby. Okay.
Told you I could handle this.
bet you 50 mil that item is still in your inventory during the final battle. Probably not if the equipment I sell those. If this was an empty chest with fell to the bone of food, it still wouldn't be enough to satisfy Wise. Alright, do we no heal well? Come on. Let's tear something off. Get some damage done to you. Almost.
Not done yet.
Someone got roll up at least. Alright, restore. Let's make this through. Stop. Bye. I'm guessing it's Wise and like 5 things. Over there. Could that be the exit perhaps? Sure looks that way. Phew, I hope everything's going well for Wise Group too. Bah, there goes my hopes of just walking. Huh, looks like they're not gonna reach it without fight. What? Wise? Ah, is it being mind control or something? Ow! Alright, do something like that. That. Pull off the wall too. Oh, it's gonna hurt.
I hold in my
Alright, let's just try to force this thing out.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay. We pulled that off pretty nicely. Oh. Oh, is that 2 series stones? Okay. Well, looks like that's the end of this trial. Sure came as a surprise to find out that Wise was just a fiend in disguise, though. I couldn't believe it either, though she was being mind controlled or something. I've known her for a long time, and if I was fooled, it's no surprise that you guys will be. The mayor with it was so daring too. I think it's safe to say that the whole battle was a trap set forth by our enemies. That being the case, I'm concerned for how our group is faring. There's a hurry on the head. Yeah, let's get ourselves out over to that gate. Kevin! Haha, looks like they're okay. Dude, yep, you're the real deal, right? Thank God, yes, I was worried as hell about you, you know. I could say the same to you. Still, it looks like those really must have been Grimoires then. So it does. Grimoires? Is it the name of those fiends we encountered? You got it, it's a type of fiend mentioned in the Testament, although maybe fiend isn't the best word. They're said to be what souls eventually turn into after being thrown into Gehenna. People's souls turn into those? That's not a pleasant thought. As I'm sure you know, the church teaches that the souls of sinners end up in the fury depths of Gehenna. There, they are tormented by the ceaseless flames, sorely losing their own sense of self over time. Till finally they're said to end up as nothing more than a chaotic lump of spirit known as a grimoire. I'm getting goosebumps just picturing it, and that's what the shape-shifting creatures we encounter were. Yes, the males and canyons that appear with them are all cursed items that have the same origin. How did they? I don't know, but it seems our enemies have quite literally opened the gates of Gehenna. Haha, let's quite a fate metaphor. That sounds like... You again. Well, looks who decided to sell the ugly mug. Did that word of yours send you to come back up to check on us? That is one of the roles I have been assigned, albeit not the only one. I am impressed by how quickly you progress, even if it was with a significant amount of the Hermit's guidance. The Hermit. Who's that? The ghost we keep running into? I can't think of anyone else. She's been helping us in various ways since we arrived here, and yet we still have no idea who she is. Indeed, I speak of her. She is the spirit that was left behind in Phantasma, as well as the master of the Horror Garden. Huh, of course, thanks to my ward taking most of her power, she can only do little other than struggle as your guide. As your use of cryptic nonsense just goes right over my head. But hey, if she's your enemy, that makes her our ally, right? I'll leave that for you to find out. Her position is already your concern at this time. I have a message for you from my ward. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offering presented to you, and display your seal once more. The sound of flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. What? What is that supposed to mean? My Lord said that you may choose to interpret the message however you see fit. My task was simply to relay it to you. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Kevin? Aha, sorry. I couldn't help but laugh. Tell me, what sad crisis did you and that drunk of a bar you got take to get your certifications and how to be a big bad? This test tries to confuse us by spewing that cryptic BS too. Bet you thought we'd keep ourselves up all night to figure that gem out. I mean, the overblown theatrics make it a bit too obvious that it's fake, don't you think? Well, you're about done with us? If you are, how about you get lost? We got better things to do with our time than listen to nonsensical riddles from a guy who can't even bother to show his face. Ha ha! I see you're quite fond of the gift granted to you by my lord. Does it bring back memories? Gift? Kevin? You think you can get away? Fear not. We will encounter one another again before long. I am, after all, Phantasma's foremost guardian. Haha, and with that, I bid you farewell. So that's the Sephiroth you mentioned. Yeah, he's the prince of this ward, right down to taunting as he leaves. Too bad for him that it doesn't take a genius to look up they're both bluffing. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offering presented to you and display your seal once more. Then saw the flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to true completion. His words sound as though they have some specific meaning to me, but they could be taken a number of ways at face value. We could try to unravel said meaning, but that may hinder our progress more than help in the long run. My thoughts exactly. Anyway, what's definitely not going to hinder us is going back to base and seeing who's in the 2 series stones we picked up. If we activate that monument over there, we'll be able to come right back here to continue exploring later too. Thank goodness it's right there, huh? I wonder who's going to be inside these. I think we're at the end of the chapter. Wow, yeah! That's 4 chapters in! Prologue, chapter 3. I'm gonna do it here. Ah. Okay, we have to get this up to timer here. Right before the 10-minute hour mark. I'm actually quite impressed. Picture. Alright folks, I'm gonna actually hop off for tonight here. This actually looks up really well for me. Get Task Manager open. Hope you have a good one, and I'll catch y'all next time.